Hi, I'm Larry Gamboa, and I've been helping Filipinos, folks, expand Pinoy entrepreneurial freedom for the last 20 years. I did this initially at first with in partnership with the late Washington Sisip and Roy Navarro of SGV, and later on with Bo Sanchez's Truly Rich Club. In this video, I'll teach you how to use one of two Silicon Valley tools, the TRP Business Model Canvas. In response to my first video, which has been incredible, but honestly with some technical glitches. Thanks so much for tuning in and giving me honest feedback on how you're feeling and pivoting during the start of this crisis. Your feedback encouraged me to do a TRP seed launch as taught by Jeff Walker in his product launch formula. First, a disclaimer. I purchased PLF 5 years ago for $2,000 with yearly renewal of $100 so I could keep up with what Jeff's doing. I wanted to learn how to do internet marketing for Think Rich Pinoy Abundance Seminar. Well, more than 4,000 students have enrolled for TRP Abundance Seminar, and I've had it live 4 times a year at the Makati Sports Club. Now, if you missed the first video in this series, you should go check it out because I covered a way to 2x to 5x your business as you come out of one crisis after another. And I showed how to pivot from linear growth to exponential growth during recession and depression in the global and local economy. If you haven't seen the first video yet, go watch it right now. There's a link at the top of this page, and then come back to this second video. Okay, here's the problem. I want to reveal to you the sneaky and ethical way to massively achieve amazing returns, 2x to 5x, which will shock your bank, 1%, your real estate agent, 3 to 6%, and your stock market broker, who gets as much as 10%, and your financial advisor, who gets 15% of your earnings. The pivot I'll share with you in this module will be so simple, you'll say, why didn't I think of that before? Why didn't I think of that in the first place? Well, blame the pandemic. But no fear. We are here beside you, my friend, and we want to work together on how we're going to handle this crisis. But you say, frankly, Larry, I have the following problems, blocks that's stopping me from moving. For example, you say, I don't have the resources to have an internet connection for my mobile or my laptop. Friend, get one fast. An internet connection is the great equalizer in today's new normal. You say, Larry, I am not at peace in my own life and in my own company. There's so much struggle. My friend, we're all caught up in a pandemic. Remember? Hello, you object some more. I'm so depressed from this recession. I'm unable to see clearly to take one baby step forward at all. Well, here's why I Think Rich Pinoy TRP BMC is important. It's precisely at this time that baby steps get us moving forward. I've helped thousands of people the past 12 years find their passion and monetize it as authors, speakers, seminar leaders, real estate investors, corporate executives and entrepreneurs 2x to 5x their business and investments in the safety of their own home, in some cases from their hotel, since they're quarantined. Think Rich Pinoy BMC is a proven and tested system and toolbox for boosting your chances of expanding your entrepreneurial freedom 2x to 5x, and more, especially in times of crises like this pandemic that we're in now. The first baby step is to take control of your mindset. So click here to get a copy of just how the business model canvas is the center of 3 launches of Jeff Walker's product launch formula. So what are the 3 launches? The first launch that Jeff Walker teaches is the seed launch. The second launch is the internal launch, and the third launch is the joint venture launch. In March 1, I pivoted the Think Rich Pinoy Abundance Seminar live and offered it online right at the start of this COVID-19 lockdown. From this kind of shaky and scary start, I'm going to share with you 3 baby steps, the 3 mindset pivot secrets in TRP BMC, so you too can 2x to 5x your business online and later on offline. The first baby step I took is this mindset pivot secret. The first step is to design your own business model canvas with a 1-page picture made up of 9 boxes. That's simple. The second baby step is a mindset pivot where I used Jeff Walker's product launch formula to do a seed launch. The seed launch helped me, 1, create the product, 2, build the list, and 3, make money. During the period where Makati Sports Club, my favorite venue, was closed. Thank Jeff Walker's PLF for teaching me the seed launch. So, here's the framework that I discovered. I learned internet marketing from Jeff Walker. Of course, I paid for it, and that's what I'm bringing to the table with you right now. Now, I'm moving on to do an internal launch with the product created by the seed launch, namely the TRP Business Model Canvas. So you have the TRP Business Model Canvas coming from a seed launch. Then the TRP Business Model Canvas leading up to an internal launch, and the TRP Business Model Canvas going towards a joint venture launch. See if you can picture that. So the third mindset pivot is to do an internal launch of the Think Rich Pinoy TRP BMC, where I share this cutting edge tool that can 2x then 5x your asset returns without having to leave the comfort of your house or the hotel that you're quarantined in. Thus, this pivot I share is being tested, and my hypothesis is this: TRP BMC is adaptable to the Philippine and the US market. Jeff Walker proved the exponential power of PLF to help folks do internet marketing. I simply connected TRP BMC to Jeff's PLF, and my hypothesis is TRP BMC plus PLF can exponentially grow your personal and corporate assets. In sum, you take baby steps from the comfort of your home or hotel. With a minimum of coaching and guidance, you'll pivot 2x to 5x your hard-earned assets like cash to provide for the next generation. Of course, when it's time for you to pass it on. Well, it's what I did. And honestly, it's what I continue to do and try to do. I test and refine my hypothesis that TRP BMC with product launch formula will result in exponential growth. And if a 75-year-old non-techie like me can do it, you can do it. It's not easy, but it can be done, age notwithstanding. And not only will you learn how with TRP BMC, but you'll get to meet like-minded folks using the TRP BMC tool on September 15 and September 12 from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. That's right, you'll meet the who's in my life, real flesh and blood, innovative entrepreneurs described by the author Jim McKelvey in his book, The Innovation Stack. Highly recommended, by the way. They're able to pivot and face this new normal environment. Not looking back, not fearful and paralyzed, as so many are sharing with me today, but forging ahead towards the future. Fearful, yes, but energized, growing in wisdom, grace, and age before God and man. All right, that's one mindset pivot you learn, namely who, not how, which I applied in my own real estate business in this lockdown, pandemic crisis situation. I'll share just how I did this as we meet in the first video and in video 2 and even in video 3. And for some of you, we'll work together in depth. On the other side of the 3 videos, I'll be sharing with you for free. The next few days, when I finally open up the cart for the Think Rich Pinoy Abundance Seminar Pivot Edition. So, just giving you a heads up. As a parting gift for staying with me in this particular video, this particular time together, I will gift you with the TRP Business Model Canvas. Yes, the very same framework I used and that each of the awesome speakers and practitioners, actually entrepreneurs, the TRP BMC seed launch used to pivot their business in the midst of this pandemic. To get this gift, which is a 1-page, 9-box business model canvas, just click on the link below. There you will see how you can learn tools and tricks to get started. If you run into trouble, again, just email me and mention in the comments page, and we'll see what we can do to help. We'll definitely reach out to you. So, my friend, make sure you have a consistent internet connection. Just get one. Then find the cash to enroll in the TRP BMC program. And thirdly, deploy TRP BMC tool to help you exponentially prosper in a time of crisis. And learn the discipline of daily practice of examen and entrepreneurship as taught by my own mentor, Brother Mon Calio. I want to show Filipinos like you that investing in the global market is less risky and more satisfying than investing in the Philippine market only, especially with tools like TRP BMC. So in this video, I've shared how I use the TRP BMC to pivot, so you'll see that you too can pivot with this tool. TRP BMC is the tool I initially use, but there will be more tools as we go to the TRP Abundance Seminar. Just wanted to give you a little taste of the first one. We've covered a lot of ground today, so be sure to download the PDF of TRP BMC on this page so you can follow along and take notes at leisure from wherever you are. Please note, there's a reason you're watching this video, if I may be so bold as to say. It's either you are cash liquid and uncertain what to do, or your company has a 3-month burn rate, otherwise it's going to close down. But you're interested in pivoting to increase your burn rate to 6 months and even 12 months, as Bill Gates did with Microsoft when it was still a little baby. My friend, there's never been a better time to act than now, when the whole world is stuck in inaction. Because believe it or not, for some persons, Crisis is a time of great opportunity. Are you one of those who believe that this crisis is a time of great opportunity? In short, in this video, I've openly shared with you what I've done and what others have done to pivot in the midst of crisis, to discover and act on opportunity. Get started with using TRP BMC. The first thing to do is to download the tool. Again, download the tool by clicking below. Okay, so we covered a huge amount of ground in this video. Take a deep breath. You don't need to do all of it. You don't need to know all of it. This video went just slightly deeper into one simple tool to 2x to 5x your business, and how it's possible to pivot by taking baby steps from your home and or hotel. Some even ask about which hotels, Larry, provide the best internet connection. Well, friend, I suggest you Google that to get your internet connection and start practicing by downloading the TRP BMC tool and join this group of entrepreneurs that we're going to be launching after the third video, who will be designing what Jim McKelvey calls an innovation stack around an original business. Now I want to tell you about the next video I've got for you. It's called the ownership video. You're going to love this one. In fact, I think it will be your favorite. I'm going to walk you through what you'll find when you design a TRP BMC for your company. How instantly you gain focus and clarity to act and take one baby step at a time to move forward personally and professionally. So download TRP BMY, another innovation tool on top of TRP BMC. TRP BMY is really cool, and I think you're going to love it. So watch for that in your inbox. Now, my friend, I want to hear from you. What action are you going to take to get started? Let me know in the comments below. If you found value in this video, please share it with at least 3 people you know, especially if you care for them and they're feeling down. They're talking to you about, shutting down their business and just kind of giving up. It's easier to get started on this journey when you have other people on the same path with you, especially if these people are folks you care about deeply. But right now, please scroll down and first of all, hit that like button. Everyone likes to get likes, including me, of course. And then leave a comment for me and all our friends and loved ones hit by this global crisis. I'll see you in the next video. With passion and purpose, yours, Larry.